Alright, you see that? It's 23 minutes. You guys gotta have popcorn or something and drink while you're watching this. In any case, I'm very mad in this game, because it's one of those custom games that I host, 5v5 custom games, holding it as a ranked game in a little bit more controlled environment. I chose Pantheon to jungle as a request by somebody, but somebody dodged last second, and the first thing they ban is Pantheon, so that pissed me off, because like, oh, he picked Pantheon, let's ban him this time, because they weren't gonna ban him anyways. So I went Udyr out of spite, and oh boy, am I pissed off. So I start off with the usual wolf blue start. I get a manly man leash from Tryndamere and Xerath. Good job on them. It was such a good leash, I don't bother using smite. This opens up a much safer invasion path for me. I would have done it even without smite, but this time with smite up, the enemy Nocturne's gonna get just gonna get wrecked. For starters, his smite will be down, so I can secure it. Second, Udyr's Godspeed in this new jungle. So I'll immediately go to the enemy jungle lizard, or enemy lizard, and steal it. There, level 3. Nocturne just got jacked. Irelia obviously wouldn't have been expecting me, so I go up there and bash her brains in, and she uses flash, because I think she thought she would die though, but in my opinion she wouldn't. But she's probably conserving her potions. So I go down to see if he's at raids, because he'd be going raids, wolves, and then going back up. So he's likely at his golems, and I see that little blue shadow thing, so I know he's there. And bam! I start mauling him in his face with my phoenix powers. So easily, Nocturne stands no chance and he's forced to go home. I try to steal a small golem, but he smites the big one. No matter. Irelia came to try to help, but she only took a lot of damage, costing her resources. Our teammate pings to us, telling us that Mordekaiser is coming top. However, Mordekaiser will just simply die to me and Tryndamere. Easily killed. I don't know why he didn't spend any of his, someone is supposed to try to escape. I think, he goes too stingy with them, and he paid for it. So I hope you guys noticed I started off with boots. It's about time I can tell you what my build is. Attack speed red, attack speed yellow, attack speed blue, armor pen quints, because I didn't have my proper Udyr rune set up, so I just kind of improvised with what I had. My masteries are 9, 11, 10. No, wait. 9, 12, 10. No, 9, 11, 10. Yeah, I was right the first time. What am I smoking? Alright. Got that? Those are my masteries. Or 9, 13, 10. Or 10, I don't know. It's a combination of that. I made sure to get the movement speed from utility as well as utility mastery to get more, time on my buffs. Up to the armor pen on offense and then the rest into defense. I know that much. So, I kind of just forgot to screenshot them, so I don't want to open up the thing again. Anyways, my bottom lane is having some issues, and so I go off to gank them. I'm pretty sure they were going to have a ward, but no, they just barely laid it. So this is my chance to just catch them as they're out of position. Of course, Vayne. Vayne can stop Udyr, but I don't know why she didn't, spend her E to knock me off. And for some reason, it's a very bad flash on part of Vayne. I'm like, I have no idea what it intended there, but it got her killed, and it gets her partner killed too. So, I just came in there hoping to maul them a bit, force them back, give my teammates some breathing room, and hopefully find out how many wards they have, because I plan on buying oracles. But I didn't expect to get 2 kills, but, I can't complain about that. So I bought Philosopher's Stone, because, very early Philosopher's Stone really works out for Udyr, especially with his mana issues. I'm building a Heart of Gold. I buy myself a ward. The enemy blue is about to spawn right now, so I get my ass over there. It already has spawned. What am I talking about? Nocturne is nowhere to be seen, but I would assume he's going to a small camps, but I put a ward just in case you see him coming. I'm pretty sure I can kill him if he were to dare fight me. So this is probably the world's easiest blue golem I steal, no problem. And I make my, I leave. This is kind of a reason why Udyr is one of the top junglers right now. Incredibly fast, versatile, invasive. He's very, bulky too. He's got a lot of the stats a jungler needs. Jungle doesn't need a lot of farm. Jungle doesn't get a lot of farm, and Udyr doesn't need it. At least, early on. I give my Zeroth blue, and I go to check the enemy Nocturne's red. I'm pretty sure he shouldn't have taken it, but he apparently did, and he came back for his wraiths just then. I try to maul him, and he manages to get away just because, Flash. Okay, so as you can already see, this guy's been taken out of the game. Nocturne's just, lost it. He got out jungled. I mean, like, his team needed to help him. Like, if they knew I was going to be invasive, they clairvoyanced me early, and they saw that I had boots, they should have predicted that I was going to go for early battle, aggression. They could have warded the entrance, they could have prepared for it. But they couldn't, predict. I mean, they didn't have clairvoyance, or at least I don't remember if they used it properly, so they couldn't predict it. Anyways, I buy an oracle and make sure to take it. I know there's one in the tri-bush, and there's and she just placed one in the dragon, so I know there's another one there. So I'm pretty sure they suspected I wouldn't go bottom because of their movements. I mean, but I go in there anyways. Bane, throws me off, and that's a very, very late Ash arrow. A very, very late Ash arrow. So, the gank has kind of failed, but I'm going to stick around because I'm pretty sure they're going to assume I left. First, I'll, bash the dragon ward. It's kind of funny that you get the stun sound when you punch it as a bear Udyr. Oh wait, first, I'll get my camps, get red, then go back bottom. Nocturne's blue is about to spawn soon, and I'm going to want to contest for that too. Keep him down. The thing about jungling as a control jungler or, counter jungling is you don't just do it once, like, oh, I saw it's red. You have to do it constantly. This is why it's a lot harder in this new jungle for, most of the control junglers that are slower. Udyr's fast. He just goes through waves. So that's why Udyr is, again, strong in this new jungle. His speed gives him the edge. The speed lets him get away with the risk. Anyways, Sona face checks the bush and gets just mauled to pieces. However, she's not gonna die. Nocturne decides to, ult in and just gets a face full of bear. But once more, we're stunned, and a whole lot of mess just happens. We can't kill anybody because Flash is burned everywhere. Their mistakes don't get them killed. I go back in to see if I can punch a few of them, try to provoke it, but the Ashe is a little too afraid. I mean, the Vayne is sticking too far back, and I'm like, me personally, what's happening here is I'm willing to sacrifice my teammates just to get a little bit more kills for Udyr. But, my teammates, they care too much about their lives. In any case, it's pretty much a draw here. I foolishly burned my smite. This could have led to a good dragon from me, at least as long as Soraka, heals back up the Ashe. I punched the turret a little while because the Vayne can't really hurt me or anything, so I just ignored, punch in the face with bear, and then leave. Don't take much damage. Blue has spawned, but by this point I'm a little too late for it. So the Nocturne either has already taken it or it's just about taking it. But I'm gonna go check anyways. He's taking it, and I'm gonna go take the enemy wolves. But lo and behold, here's Nocturne still. So I start mauling his face in. He decides to flash over the wall, but I'm gonna chase him because I want my blue. That's just another kill for me. Nocturne is basically done. He can't get the farm he needs. He's already behind. I'm already fed up the ass. And here's Dragon. I mean, I don't have smite for it, but there's nobody that can really contest this from us. Easy Dragon for us. Now as a jungler, I'm very, very far ahead. And this is why you don't ban Pantheon, because it's no more pick Pantheon. Now I go to the enemy red. I want to steal that too. But apparently he's really fast, to get to it, and he took it. I'll take his small raids. I'll take his raids and condolences. And here comes Nocturne. He uses darkness to attack mid or something. It backfired. And I'm going to give blue to my teammate, but alas, the AoE burns it for the last tick. Hopefully none of you are taking me trash-talking the enemy Nocturne. He, in my opinion, did his best, given the opponent he was facing, who's an experienced jungler, and given the fact that it was Udyr's Nocturne and his team didn't have enough information to keep me down. or help him recover. So it's not the jungler's fault in this. I mean, he could have bought wards, but yeah. Anyways, you just saw a whole lot of stupidity from me, and I somehow survive because I'm Udyr. Death doesn't faze me. Anyways, Udyr, like, I freaking love this character. It was designed in jungle. I've always said he's the best jungler in the game because he was designed for that. Like, his natural abilities are overpowered. Since he has got no ultimate, his abilities just by concept, they are overpowered. They give too much free ability, too much free power. I mean, he's got a stun, he's got attack speed boost, he's got AD boost, he's got AOE, all that crazy stuff. He's overpowered by nature, but it's to make up for the lack of real gap closer and lack of ultimate. In any case, this is a good gank from here. Ashe misses the arrow, which really weakens the gank. I came from behind tanking a few turrets because I'm pretty fed and I can tank the turret. So this gank has to. We want the kills. I want them. I mean, and like my team backed off, but I'm still going for it. I'm tanky as hell. And we're gonna get both of these kills though, but it shouldn't have gone this way. If Ashe had hit her arrow though, but not point blank, that wouldn't have helped too much. I mean, if she got a good arrow, I would have been able to go in and easily taken out the vein and quickly turned on stun up without having to risk tower diving and going somewhere crazy. So I get another easy blue, and then but once you get blue, you're allowed to walk through walls. So Xerath gets his ass killed. Not his fault. He got tower dove by Mordekaiser. Nocturne is very much afraid of me and decides to flash over. I mean, if I had caught one, I'd probably be able to kill him. At this point, it's mid-game and I'm really beefy. I decide to, try to see how much damage I can take out of the turret. But here comes Nocturne. This is a bad engage from the Nocturne. Just because, you can use your CC on me doesn't mean it's a smart idea. He gets out of position and slowed and stunned, so he's easily, I can easily just catch up to him and kill him. He should have saved the CC for escape, not for minor, harassment. And I'm tanky, like I said, and I go in and just start punching him in the faces with my turtle fist and my bear fist. I mean, I'll easily recover using turtle. I'll just punch things again. Dragon pumps back up. We'll easily take that. Vayne, crosses us and gets herself blown to pieces. I don't know if she died or just pushed away. Another dragon for us. I have a massive gold advantage. I've given some of that gold advantage to my team. I rarely just passes by us. She has red, meaning their red is already taken. I'd probably go up and clear it anyways. I tell my team to go push mid while I go around, check for wards, and go dispel a little red minion marker thing. My Ashe gets out of position, but the enemy team foolishly chases them, and here comes another team fight. However, this is the sloppiest team fight we've ever done. Like, even for me, I don't know what I'm doing chasing Aurelia. I should have turned around and got the Nocturne, but no, I chase Aurelia. I get myself really low, and eventually I lose my oracles. That was a really bad, really stupid move on my part, and it's a really stupid move on my team's part. However, though, my team managed to pick up a few kills, so it ends up being okay for us. I lost my oracles, but I sure as hell I'm not gonna buy another one. All right. The intended build item I'm going for right now is a Sunfire Cape, because I'm basically building tank. I'm farmed up and I just don't want to die. I want to be the one who disrupts the enemy team. We don't have any real stuns. We have the Asher and we have Xerath, but that's not too reliable. So I'm gonna be sticking around, running around, punching people with Phoenix Fire burning and slapping them with Bear. So might as well deal some more damage with a Sunfire Cape. I'm farming up more, because you can't ever have too much farm. Too bad there's no buyback option here. We attack the Vayne and easily she gets dropped. Like, she's out of position. But here's another really stupid engagement from me. I basically bait my teammate Ashe to her death. She should have ran a while ago, but I think she stayed because I decided to fight. She dies, and they turn on me, and I have to bust loose and escape. Xerath is coming to back me up. The enemy team backs off though, and I try to provoke them again. For some stupid reason, I decide to try to provoke them. I don't have the rest of my team here, and it's freaking Irelia and Mordekaiser. And obviously they have an Ashe Ghost. So that was pretty dumb. My teammate got hurt, and I got hurt too. I have sustain, but you know, my teammate doesn't. I start mauling Mordekaiser with his shield, and obviously can't do enough damage, and my teammate Zeroth kind of misses his abilities. And I'm just gonna push mid, and I decide to tank Mordekaiser's damage for a little while, and I realize he does a lot of damage. So I back off again. The enemy red spawn, but as I get to that, I barely see her really leaving with red, so I obviously know it's time to just, you know, we'll go away. Nocturne decides to jump me, and for some, he's gonna just get, you know, pulverized and killed. We got our combination damage to easily take him out. We try to give chase, but obviously, you know, we don't have the Tryndamere in here, and he'd be able to wipe them out. I'm not stupid enough to fall for that Irelia trick. If I got into that bush, she'd just open up a full ass combo on me and burn me down. Well, not burn me down, but really, really hurt. Dragon spawns once more, and we decide to get Dragon. I mean, of course, it's the obvious choice. Baron fight looms ahead, though. We know it's their comeback thing, and it's our sort of, you know, we bury you deal. My teammate Tryndamere is getting Stark, and that's just gonna help me and him out so much. I finish my Sunfire Cape, and I get myself a Shurelya's and I buy an Elixir of Fortitude. Why not the green elixir? Because I'd rather not die, which I tend to do. Well, I tend to get crazy with Udyr. When I'm fed, at least. When I'm not fed, I tend to be a lot more careful. I give Zeroth my blue instead of taking it. Alright, well, Sunfire Cape. Alright. So, clearing my throat because I've been talking for 17 minutes straight. We once more engage in a very stupid fight. I punch Vayne in the face with my bare fists, and then I turn on my fire. I get ignited, I get ulted, I just get my ass kicked, and I decide to run for my life. Zeroth decides to, you know, put his body up the line and misses, you know, his combos on Vayne. So Sona died. That's a good thing. And I punch out Nocturne and lure him to my teammates. Now this is really bad for me. I'm like, I don't know what was wrong. Was like clicking really that bad? But I just didn't punch him. I didn't punch him for the kill. So that wasted our time. And I gotta contend with Irelia. Nah, I'm gonna run for my life. Punch in the face. But you know, Tryndamere. I don't know why I flashed. Tryndamere comes in and starts mauling Irelia with his giant sword of doom. And I go back to mid. And I recover my health using Turtle Stance. And go back to farming some more creeps and pushing this. I don't know what Sona did, but she threw away her life. I think she wanted to heal the minions. In any case, here's a free turret for us. Yes, I have a Tiger now. I mean, a Tiger gives you attack speed when you switch to Phoenix, so you get a little nice boost over there. Phoenix gives you attack damage, so when you take that and switch to Tiger, you do a little bit more damage. And, you know, Tiger catches looks a lot cooler. It's honestly just a vanity thing for me. I like looking at Tiger. Tiger looks cool. Phoenix is like, I'm a plane, bro. Bum bum ba-da-dum, bum ba-da-dum, bum. I'm here is hoping like Game of Thrones comes to Hulu or something. Anyways, Nocturne, foolish engagement, dies, and as he dies, the Arrowman misses him and gets the Irelia, which means it's another kill for us from Irelia. I back off. Vayne ignores me and gets a fistful of bear. I back off, hoping for the Mordekaiser ult to end. Then I rejoin the fight. I catch the Sona, meaning she dies. Then Vayne stops shooting me in favor of the Ashe and gets killed for that. If she shot me, I would have dropped, and maybe she could have killed the Ashe or just run away. So it was a mistake on her part. So I get to live again. Otherwise, this is an inhibitor for us. It's a free turret. Well, not a free turret. We fought for it. But this should be a free inhibitor for us. Yay! We punched him next to turrets for a little while. Nocturne tries to slash me. And I punch him in the face with my bear's fists. And I maul him a little bit. That was kind of pointless. It's like it's against my own don't do pointless harassment kind of deals. You know, he's so close, he'll just heal. This is where we try to run away, and we get another dragon. I use Shirley's Reverie to back off. However, my team is undecisive about what we should do. So we're just gonna say, screw it, let's do Baron. I'm against it, but you know, if my team is suicidal enough, I might as well jump the cliff with them. I'm worried about them stealing it, so I'm just, you know, trying to get the Trinamir to tank it, because at least he can ult. And Smite, secure it. And this is the worst flash, one of the worst flashes I've ever done. So, out of anger, I do Shirley's Reverie to catch up to somebody and punch her in the face. Small. I ignore her to punch more people in the face with my bare fist, and I activate Tiger trying to blow up Aurelia. Then I try to catch Vayne, but I remember it's Vayne, and I don't even bother catching her. So I go through the bushes and then immediately go back so she can think I wasn't coming back to her. She flashes away too early, and I manage to catch her, but no, I get thrown back. I punch Mordekaiser in the face again, and I'm finally going to catch Vayne, but no, Sona starts healing her up. I punch Mordekaiser a little bit more. And this is where I realize I probably should run, but not before I kill Tryndamere. Now I realize I should run. Activate Bear. Move. Aurelia's killing my teammate. She just killed Zeroth and is about to kill Soraka, so I go up to save her. But it turns out Soraka's that much of a badass and takes out Aurelia by herself. Well, an Ash Shadow helped. Soraka's easily going to be killed, and I decide to try to fight again for some stupid reason. And I run away, activating Shirley's. And then Ash comes in, slows them all back, and I manage to escape. I go back to farming creeps to heal myself from my turtle. Vayne dies. Mordekaiser falls right next to there. I mean, right next to his death, her death. I forgot, I'm gibberish right now. 22 minutes. So Sona's trying to escape, and I, you know, give her a face full of bear. She's easily mauled. They're surrendering. The game is over. The long game done.